call the police on a cell phone. So I did that, and we got the LA police and told them that we were being held hostage and that we were being taken against our will, that we had asked several times, both nicely and forcefully, to get out of the vehicle, and the driver would not stop. And so they started asking geographical questions like, what exit are you near, stuff like that. And of course we complied and told them everything they needed. And we got out of the jurisdiction of the Los Angeles Police Department. And so they transferred us over to the California Highway Patrol, who then I had to explain some of the stuff to again, and told them what exits we were going by and everything while they were trying to get cars to us. And then the CHP transferred us to the Anaheim Police because we kept going out of jurisdictions, and so they were having a little bit of trouble keeping up with us. So finally, after I estimate around 20 minutes on the phone with the police and our driver continuing to drive, finally when he decided to take an exit at Disneyland Drive, which is 5 to 8 miles away from where we were going, and so I'm like, thank God he's letting us out of the car, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to pay this guy a dime because this is ridiculous, and that this is not right, that we have been taken without our consent further than we wanted to go, and it was really against our will. We could not get out of the car, and not unless we wanted to get out on the freeway, and there was not many points where he was stopped on the freeway, and even at that, it just would not be. It was safer for us to stay in the car than it was to try and hop out. So anyway, as he stops, pulls off this exit, he immediately pulls into the first parking lot he sees, which happens to be a gas station, and so he stops, and Dennis is hopping out, and I'm hopping out, and I'm just hoping that I'll be able to get my stuff out of the back of the car. I was hoping that, you know, it wouldn't do something stupid like run off with all of our equipment and everything. And so he gets out, and I realize that the Highway Patrol is behind us. And so they're behind us in the parking lot, lights on and everything. And so I get out of the car, and I talk to them and let them know what's been going on, and that, you know, just what the situation was. So I guess at that point we had several other officers show up, and we weren't in any danger at that point, but yeah, several more officers showed up, and they asked us, you know, different questions, judging whether or not there was really something gone wrong, and that's just part of their job of, you know, figuring it all out. And they talked to the driver, the taxi driver, and you know, he was claiming that he didn't understand what they were saying, and that he didn't understand what we were saying and stuff. It seemed to me pretty much that he understood most of what I was saying, and when somebody's pissed at you, yelling at you to stop the vehicle, why don't you stop? I mean, you know, the officers asked him, do you understand the word stop? And he's like, yes. And they're like, well, why didn't you stop? So anyway, I don't know where that all's going, but at this point, we did ask that the Anaheim Police Department would take whatever action is appropriate for this, and that well, I'm not sure what that is, whether they, you know, ticket him, arrest him, or, you know, just do whatever. But definitely there is an issue here, because not only did I tell the driver that we wanted out, and I made it very clear multiple times, but when he handed me the phone with the supervisor, I told the supervisor that we wanted out, and we wanted out right now, and that you know, he needed to tell the driver this, and they didn't do that. So definitely a failure on multiple levels, and I really wish that I had my camera accessible to me, and nowadays I will. I'm thinking about maybe I'll just get another little camera that be easy to pull out of a pocket or something and fire up something like this, because while you know, it's my word against his, and I don't really know that there's any disputing that, especially since Dennis was with me. But having stuff on video just makes things absolutely clear. There's no question about what really happened. So anyway, finally, the Anaheim Police Department, one of the sergeants came and talked to us and said that they're going to have to get some detectives to contact us and everything and see how to proceed. There's some jurisdictional issues about which jurisdiction it actually falls in, since it started in Los Angeles and then went to Orange County with the CHP and then came into Anaheim. So they got questions about that, and I don't know, I guess I'll have to let them figure it out. I do know, though, that the yellow cab taxi service that we got at LAX, that company will be hearing from me about my displeasure. And you know, they didn't charge us for the cab ride so far, and that was nice. They offered to give us a free cab ride home. I neglected to tell them that we lived in Oregon, and you know, it was going to be like a 3-day drive, but you know, that would have been good humor. But anyway, so that's the story. The Anaheim Police Department was really kind, and they gave us a ride to our hotel. Didn't make us get in another cab. Kind of cool to you know, get to ride in a police car and not be the bad guy, although Dennis played the bad guy very well, as you'll see here. Okay, so thanks to the Anaheim Police Department, we are getting a ride from here back to... So Dennis, tell me what happened here.
Well, there was this girl.
Oh, no, that's the other story.
Oh, wrong one. I'm filming you.